welcome to episode 2.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, let me share with you what we'll be drinking today. Summer
That's delicious.
is over, but didn't want to forget it. So we are drinking gazpacho.
We're supposed to be making cocktails, and so far we've had a Starbucks drink, and now we're drinking soup.
I tried the Starbucks thing
Yeah.
first. You tried the soup first.
That's actually really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great.
I think we should never talk about design and only talk about TJ's soup that we're drinking.
It's better the second day.
It's super good. Okay. Honestly, 10 out of 10.
Really?
Thank you for spending the time making soup for
You're not messing with me?
No.
Oh, after the 4 out of 10 from Starbucks.
I would eat this once a week.
Okay, great. I'm glad you like it.
Okay, on to design trends.
On to it.
So, this week we are talking about past trends. So, I don't know if any of you grew up in a house like me where the whole entire bathroom was yellow, including the wall tile, floor tile, the bathtub, the toilet, and the sinks. But we wanted to talk about if we thought that might ever come back in trend. So I'll let you start. You said you were researching, and a company does have more colored fixtures again. Is that right?
Yeah. Kohler.
We're not sponsored, but if Kohler does want to sponsor us, swipe up. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, not necessarily like...
Like, are you thinking like pink? I know this is one of your topics you brought up. Are you thinking like a pink toilet's coming back in?
No, like
Oh.
a charcoal.
Oh,
like,
that's
like
kind
a
of
dark
cool.
gray.
Or maybe we'll go with green.
Maybe, look, good callback.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this?
I think in the right application it could be really cool. I like that thing where you have a lot of molding and then you paint it all like a really
Oh,
dark
I
color.
love that. I love that. We're agreeing way more than I thought we would.
So I think it would be really cool if you did that in a powder room and then had like a charcoal toilet.
Would
And
the
like-
wall also be charcoal?
Like dark on dark on like
Yeah.
layered
I
darks.
would love that.
I think it could be cool.
Would you like a charcoal vanity or like a concrete looking top? Like, are you thinking that, or would that be?
concrete?
Of course you do.
Yeah.
No, I think that's actually really cool. So maybe like not the actual tub part. I like the idea of the toilet, and I like the idea of a powder room. I'm not sure I'll ever like the idea of like every single fixture being the same color in like a full bath.
Yeah, I don't know that the tub
Yeah.
and the tile
Right.
and the wall.
Although like navy blue could be a cool color too in some things.
Yeah.
I think.
I think you probably have to start with the plumbing fixture, right? Because there's fewer
Right.
colors available and then work around
I agree.
that.
Hmm.
So find a cool plumbing fixture and then,
And then
we'll figure out the rest.
Instagram message us and we'll help you design it.
Just send me a DM.
Yeah. No, I'm actually glad you brought up this topic because when you first brought it up, I kind of poo-hooed it in my mind. I didn't tell you that, but I did. Because I was like, how are we going to talk about this and why would you ever use a bright pink bathtub? But now I get it. And I think that's pretty cool.
Could be.
Or it could suck if somebody does it in the wrong application. Like they listen to this video and they're like, I got this. I don't need a designer. I'm gonna go to my powder room, paint it all gray, and buy a gray toilet. And then all their friends walk in and are like, yo, this is ugly. That'd be funny.
DM us that too.
Yeah, you can send us pictures. No, I think that was a great topic to talk about. So next one is we want to talk about a little bit about real estate and how design influences some of that. So the topic that I've actually written a blog about, it's remodel for you versus remodel for resale. And TJ helped me kind of come up with how I outlined the blog post, right? Do you remember that?
I do.
He pretty much wrote it for me. He like gave me a book and said, this is a great quote. You should frame your whole blog around this. And then I asked him to pretty much write it for me. He's my ghostwriter. But you had a great opinion on it. So I kind of let you take this away.
Oh my god, I feel so much pressure. I don't know what my opinion was. Was it like do it for you and work with somebody who can help you realize your
Yeah.
vision? And
Well-
if you tie it all together, it's...
Yeah. Well, I think what's
No,
important.
not
No, that wasn't it. Clearly you didn't prep this morning for this episode. No, but I think what's cool is when you're very purposeful about your design and you're very thoughtful and you make sure it's very functional so that the next user realizes kind of the attention to detail you put in and can appreciate it, versus if you try to please everyone and you just do like the most plain kitchen and don't really pick a design aesthetic, or you don't really commit to anything hoping that resale is the end goal,
Yeah,
then it just looks blah.
I guess it's like good design is good design, right? And if you start with the intention of putting something beautiful and thoughtful together, it could also be for you,
Right,
right? Like they don't have to be exclusive.
right. And if you have resale in mind, there's a way to pick, maybe you don't want to pick the $30,000 appliance package. You pick something a little bit more affordable, knowing that it might only be your 2 to 5 year house. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a really specific design or look. Why are you staring at me like that?
I was listening intently.
Okay. So I think that wraps up episode 2. Unless you have something else to add to that. I feel like I talked a lot. It must be very opinionated.
We'll see you next Thursday.